Hello, everybody. How's it going? Oh my goodness. All right. Let me know. Let me know if you can hear everything. We can use the chat thing today. All the all the fabulous things that are on Zoom. This is going to be the first of a series of workshops that I'm offering over the next 5-6 weeks. There's there's a whole system to it. Like one is going to lead into the other. So if you are, why is this showing? It shows that Letitia's stuck in the waiting room. If you're gonna miss one, catch the replay. Let me know that you missed it so that I can make sure you get the replay. So it's all leading into having a better year this year, than we've had other years, where people kind of get caught up in other people's marketing messages, where you can get caught up in, wanting somebody else's results before you've reached your own, all those things that we really get stuck in. And it's funny, I was talking to a girl a week or two ago. I'm in the market for a new house, and I was talking to this property manager, and she is a mom, and her baby is, I want to say, like 2 years old or something. And she's always kind of been entrepreneurial, and she's now running her own property management business. But I was telling her about the book that I'm writing, that should be ready in the next couple of months. That'll be my second book. And she was like, I was saying how I'm talking about the whole mom identity crisis, how you want to be an entrepreneur, but you also want to be this mom, and you also, you have all these things that you've been working towards your whole life. And it's like, it's hard to find the balance. So that is going to be tied into these workshops too. So anywho, so live, who we have Chris live. I just saw that somebody left the waiting room. They were stuck joining. And Dee, so let me know in the chat, ladies, that everything's going well for you and that you can hear. I also want to know what business you're in, and what you're looking to get out of these workshops. We had about 30 something people respond to coming, and the two of you here. So you'll get a lot of questions answered. It's not a presentation. It's not me telling you do this, do that. But I do have worksheets that I wanted to share for you, so that you can really get things on track. So I'm going to figure out how the heck I can share that file from my computer, and I'll put it in the chat window for you. And when the replay is ready, I'm going to have the worksheet there for the replay too. So documents, desktop downloads, where the heck did it go? All right. True. Okay, that's gonna take a minute. Maybe I'll just share it over from Canva. Why is Canva not loading my stuff? All right. Just getting started. My business is to support other businesses in admin capacity, a bit more than a VA. So like a business administrator kind of a thing. I need scheduling to get my ducks back into some sort of row. A body coach, and the private. Okay, so if this is good, and when you have a lot of things, so one thing, and I'm sure, Dee, that you've worked on it, is like getting clear on describing what it is that you're doing. So hey, Letitia. So I really got to get you guys this file. I also kind of have a cold. I don't know if you can tell, but La la la. Where's my worksheet? Things are saving in weird places on my computer lately. Oh, admit Samantha. Oh my goodness. Samantha's in the house. I haven't talked to you in so long. Dog's out. All right. Once I get this sorted here, we'll get moving. So I just have a PDF done up. Downloading PDF planning completed. Planning for Success Workshop. Where are you? I'll save it to my desktop and hopefully I'll find it there. It's supposed to be there. Planning for Success Workshop. Well, this is embarrassing. Okay, I'll share the link to Canva just so that you guys can see it. I don't know why it's not downloading properly. I'll get it to you though if you want to download it. Otherwise, just make a copy. It should be that you can't edit it on Canva, but anyway, here we are. So this is what we're going to be working through today. I'm just going to share my screen right to Canva. And what I want you guys to get clear on before we set up your schedule, which is another workshop that we're doing, before we set up, your tasks, the tasks that need to be executed, we really need to get clear on what it is that you're working towards. There's so many coaches, there are so many options out there for you to achieve a goal. There are so many different ways you can reach a goal. Everybody's going to tell you that their way is the only way, and then they're going to sell you $10,000 of coaching to make sure that you follow their way, right? And it doesn't always work. And it's crazy to think, they did this step by step and they got these results that I wanted. Why is it when I do the step by step that they did, I'm not getting those same results? And it gets frustrating. And I know, and I've been there myself, and I've worked with so many people who have also been there where they buy all in, like sell your car, sell your bed, sell your couches, refinance your house, and you join a coaching program. If any of you have done that, please let me know that I'm not alone in it. But you buy into what these people have done, and you're hoping finally that you'll get those results. Like, you're smart, that you can help people, you have something to offer that they need and want, but it's just not clicking, it's just not getting there. Even when you follow the same steps that all these other people have. So that is why I'm bringing this to you guys, where we can plan your business to work for you. Okay. So that you can just do the things that need to be done and get the results, because you're taking care of yourself, and you're taking care of your life. You're taking care of your goals, all those things that you need to take care of. And you're not being neglected. Like, I've invested in a coach who had no kids, who had no husband, who had no house, was like living all over the place, where my responsibilities in life were completely different than hers. So the things that I needed to do day to day could not compare to the things that she did day to day to achieve her results. Does that make sense? Like, and the thing is, and I teach the principles of feng shui a lot when I talk about balance and flow in your life and business, because it really seems to me, and I've taught a whole course on feng shui in business, and that's when you see my content and you hear me talk about balance and a balanced flow and all that kind of stuff that you should set your calendars up with. That balanced flow is making sure that you aren't leaving any piece of your life behind while you achieve another. So you can't go all in with your health and completely neglect your business. You can't go all in on your business and neglect your family and your relationships and your wellness and all that kind of stuff. You need to make sure that you have a balance of everything being taken care of. And that way, you're moving in a fulfilled manner forward. And it's not going to be one thing needs to crumble while you take care of another, and another thing crumbles while you take care of the next, while that thing crumbles again. And you're constantly rebuilding, redoing, and trying and trying and trying, right? So, real business, and the thing that a lot of online marketing misses is that real businesses take time to build. It would be awesome, and sometimes it happens where you put one post out and you get a bunch of money from it. You sell a bunch of things, you get a bunch of people that sign up. But real businesses that are sustainable and will bring you consistent results take time to build, and you have to allow yourself that grace to build it. And that if in 1 month or if in 2 months you haven't made $1 million yet, you can't punish yourself for that, or think that there's something wrong with you, because these things take time to build, especially when you're a mom, especially when you're juggling other things. Maybe you have a job, maybe you're building a house, maybe you're doing whatever it is. Other things in life have to happen. And what happens when you're chasing that business goal all the time, and everything is about promoting, everything's about posting it on social media, everything is about, your couth, your likes, your hearts, your shares and followers, you end up missing out on life. And then what is enough? What is enough when what you're building is your popularity, or what you're chasing is popularity? It will end up being something that you're constantly chasing after, and life passes you by as you're chasing the next big goal. And you might have seen that these influencer type coaches that are telling you how to build a business always move the goalpost. It's so that what you're chasing, which is what they have achieved, when you're chasing what they've achieved, they're constantly moving the goalpost. And I've seen coaches go from saying, oh, let's make $100,000 a year. Let's make $500,000 a year. Now I'm making $1 million a year. Now I'm making $1 million a month, and they constantly move the goalpost. So you're always feeling less than, and you're always chasing after what they claim to have achieved, right? So what we're doing with this workshop, very, very simply, we're writing down and committing to what it is that you want to achieve, that will work for you, that will bring in, the income to pay the bills that you need, and that you can sustainably grow. So this is not about chasing somebody else's goals. This is not about chasing infinite numbers. It's about setting a real plan for this year that you can achieve. And what we need to do is set up your priorities, first of all, and things that you don't want to miss and things that you need to do. So you've lived your life, what things come up. When it's birthday time, Christmas concert stuff, when it's March break stuff, when are you going to be traveling? When are you going to take the kids to the museum, or whatever it is that you have going on in your life, in your community, that you don't want to miss out on? we need to make sure that you are set up to enjoy those times and that you're not on vacation and you're on your phone the whole time, or you're on vacation thinking, shit, I should have done this, or I should have done that, and I should have hired somebody to do that for me then. I'm missing out on this launch, I'm missing out on that product, all these things that might come up. So when you guys are going through the worksheet, you'll see that I wrote down, who are you as a mom or a human, and describe what you want to be. And I was thinking about this today when I was driving home from bringing the kids to school. And it's like, what do you want? My life right now, I don't know a couple of you really personally. And I haven't talked to some of you in a while, but has taken like a huge flip. And it's like, what do you want? Like, I need to write this stuff down too. And I was thinking about the worksheet. And I'm just like, hey, I don't want, excessive drinking in my life. I don't want chaos and uncertainty in my life. I want to be mellow. I want to be content. I want to feel like a freaking yogi Zen master. And that's the whole vibe that I want in my life, right? And so I'm not going to tolerate gossip. I'm not going to tolerate disrespect. I'm not going to tolerate any of those things. And those are the things that you need to be aware of. Oh, why am I giving myself goosebumps? Probably because I see Chris nodding and I'm like, oh. So I want to, those are the things that you need to write down. How do you want to be, so that we can set you up to be that way, so that we can set you up to actually experience those things. And opposite to a lot of mindset coaches, mindset and manifestation coaches, I always set up systems and things in place to support me in my growth. So that is schedules, that is automation, commitments, events, and things that will pull me to the next stage, to the next launch, to the next part of my life, without having to completely heal, completely, become enlightened to work towards that. So when I have events set up, then I had 30 something people reply to the event on my business page. And it's like the potential of 30 people showing up in Zoom to hear me talk about setting up your plans and planning for success, right? I can't just skip out on those 30 people. So I commit myself to move forward. I have systems in place to pull me to where I want to be when I'm not there mentally. Hi, I am a mentally unstable single mother. How are you? I saw some friends at the restaurant the other day and I was like, oh, hi there. Is there room for one mentally unstable single mother here? And there was. But so, set yourself up to have those things in place. Make plans with a friend to go to a yoga studio, set up, I don't know, your mushroom coffee latte in the morning. Set up the things that you want to be in your life, no matter how you're feeling that day or if you have the energy to do it or not. So that's what I'm talking about here with who you are as a mom. Okay. A mom or a human or whatever. I think all of us here have kids. So who are you as a professional? All right. And I've said it so many times that you are not your business. Opposite of what everybody sells you, right? But you are not your business. You're not. And it's funny because the whole influencer movement and the show everybody all the dirt in your life and all the struggles and cry on camera and do this and do that so that people feel connected to you. To a certain amount, yeah. You're not going to see me posting about my personal life on my business page because my business page is not me. My business page is me as a project manager, me as like the follow through chick for you guys, right? Me offering programs and memberships to help you follow through on your plans. That's what that page is. It's not my life. It's not, oh, I got my dog a new kennel, or this freaking hair that's bugging me. What is it doing? There we go. Or, it's not all my personal life. My kids aren't on there, unless I have a couple branded photos with my kids in it, because I do offer this whole balance of life and mom life, business and mom life, kind of a focus. But you're not going to hear about the conversations I have with my kids after school. You're not going to hear about, this, that, and the other thing. Your business is not your life. It is a part of your life. It's the thing that supports the life that you want. And your lifestyle might not work for everybody, but your business might, right? Excuse me. So me, like, buying property and getting chickens and building a house might not be what you want, but my skills in organizing your chaos is exactly what you want. Does that make sense, guys? Where, you show up, you have your vibe, you have your marketing message, you have that set up, but it's not 100% you as a mom or you as a human. So who you are as a mom is going to be different than who you are as a professional. What your brand identity is, what your business goals are, what your aspirations are in life, versus what they are in business. Okay. And this is important to differentiate, and it's important to prioritize. So we'll work through this worksheet, and then when we set up your schedule, and I think the next workshop next Friday is about scheduling your stuff in so that it happens and you can see where your progress will be. And nerdy Leslie has a worksheet set up for you to plug in your numbers so that you can see where, if you dedicate 1 hour to this, you'll achieve that in this many weeks, months, whatever. When you dedicate this much time, boom, and you can see the growth in your business. I did this with a coach of mine. Ooh, how long ago was that? It would have been 3 or 4 years ago, where it's like, if you dedicate this much time to summits and collaborations, you'll get these type of results. If you dedicate this much time to publishing a book again, you'll get these type of results. And it'll be different for you as well, because you have different actions and you have different vision for your business. But it's really cool when you can see the numbers work themselves out so that you know where you want to dedicate more time. You know the activities that you should be doing to bring you results in your business, and the activities that maybe you don't need to do as much. Do I need to post on my Facebook page for my business every day? I do not. Because when I run a targeted ad, I get 35 to 70 people replying to that ad, which is what I want, which supports my goals. So if I wanted 1,000 people, then I would up my my ad spend, but it's not taking up all my time posting and commenting on Facebook posts, because the posts go there and nobody sees them. But if I do an ad once a week, once every 2 weeks, people see that, right? And then there's a purpose to it. It's not just making noise and showing up online to say that I showed up online. I'm using my time more focused and in a way that works for me. So you get to do all those things too. We get to figure out what works in your business and what doesn't, and how to expand that, how to have a plan to grow it so that you can have more time for living while your business supports you. So here we are, back to the worksheet. La la la. Excuse me. What are top 3 challenges that you face in balancing your personal life and your professional life? That might be what time management. It might be the differentiation between what is business and what is personal. It might be, staying focused or energy or whatever it might be. I don't know. If you guys have some ideas, throw them up in the chat. So let's see. Challenge in balance. Is it your network? Is it your support network? For some reason, I'm just thinking like some husbands, some partners aren't very supportive of this whole entrepreneurship thing, right? They don't understand, why are you on your phone all the time? Why are you doing this all the time? Distractions, yes. My husband has been off for 6 months. Oh, he's distracting. So it's finding ways to work with and around those things. Energy, loud kids, distractions. Yes, Dee, I'll send you the recording. Thanks for coming. Hopefully we'll see you next week again. So if you just fill those in, we can focus on 3 of those as we go through this workshop series. And when we set up your goals, this is the good part. This is the fun part, because we're going to schedule these in for you over the next 6 months, 7 months, 8 months. What is it? It's March. Over the next 9 months. So we're going to set up your goals, your personal goals and your business goals. And they can be financial. They can be different events that maybe you want to attend, or different income levels, different awards that you want to achieve, publications that you'd like to be a part of, recognitions that you'd like to receive. So plunk those in there, because what we're going to do is, when we work on our scheduling, is set the schedule for those goals. And then we're going to do that whole reverse engineering thing that I'm sure you've heard of, where we will make sure that they happen by taking specific actions for a set amount of time for you to achieve them, which is pretty much what project managers do for people. That's pretty much our whole purpose, is to make sure that no stone is unturned, that every action that needs to happen takes place, and that it's done properly, and in a timely and cost-effective manner. I'm not reading that off my resume either. That's just what we do. So when you write out those goals, we are going to schedule them. So don't lose the paper that you're working on, because we'll plug them into the schedule next week. So planning your promotions. I know that's, when you're working with like a network marketing company, or if you are representing another business, they have their own promotions set up. So it can be kind of a challenge to set up your own schedule. But the thing is, you can decide what you're going to work towards and what you're not going to work towards. So setting up your business to really succeed, and to have more of an impact on people than if you're every single like Modere representative, or if you're just like every single, I don't even know what the hell is out there still. If you're every single Beachbody representative, if you're every single Isogenics representative, they all have the same promotions going on at the same time, whenever the company tells them to, right? So I know, like, you'll see people promoting like one program, the next month they're promoting another program, the next month they're promoting another program. And what happens is you end up spending a shit ton of money trying to keep up with all those programs so that you can promote it. And People who just bought that one 90-day program are not going to want to buy another 90-day program 30 days later. So you get to choose what you want to be a part of. You get to choose what and when you want to promote things. So when I look at calendar, when people start to feel overwhelmed, it's March. Hi there. Welcome to my free workshop series. People start to get overwhelmed in March because the holiday fuzz is gone and everybody set goals for the new year that they didn't stick to. And March break is coming up. And then it's like, oh my God, March break. Oh my God, May long weekend. Oh my God, summer vacation. And everyone's just like, shit. Everybody starts to kind of panic. It's like, I feel like March to August, life just goes, woo, like it's gone. It just flies, right? So for moms, especially moms in business, it's like, oh my God, I said I was going to do all these things in January. I didn't even get to them yet. And here I am, like first quarter's over in 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and I haven't done anything that I wanted to do in the first quarter of the year. So we can get you on track very easily. And the cool thing about having a plan in place and following through on it is that you will be, I was going to say decades ahead, but you'll be way ahead of everybody else who's just been making noise and showing up online with one idea after another and executing without a clear plan on how to do it while you manage your life. So 4 hours, and I had a client say this to me before, 4 hours of planned, sustainable work is, you get more done in that time than 8 hours a day for 7 days a week. So if we can set up these goals and we can set up your promotions and we can set up, how you want to execute your work and the life experiences you want to have, the dates that you want to experience them, March break vacation, or maybe it's just day trips. We're doing a couple of day trips on March break. And I don't want to miss them. And I don't want to miss the kids' end of the year assembly. I don't want to miss their school trips. I don't want to miss those things. So I'm scheduling those things in. And if I have a promotion going on at those times, we will schedule automation to make the promos happen while I'm living my life, right? And we'll do the same thing for you guys. And it doesn't take that much work. It just takes planning. It just takes planning and some follow through. Excuse me. So for the next 3 months, we can outline your action plan, which means maybe building some automation. And I worked with a company in the US last year, and they had like a monthly promo for it was a brick and mortar business, but they also did online courses for nutrition, yoga. It was a yoga studio. They did Reiki massage. They did all this wellness, right? And every month they had a promo. And instead of recreating things every month, they just started using templates. So they had to change a date and a couple of the words on their posters or their graphics, and they could schedule it out. And in one weekend, it was a partnership. The one lady, lovely lady, in case she watches this replay, had all their graphics done for the year where they would not miss a promotion. They would not miss the scheduled thing that they wanted and needed to happen for their studio. Anything beyond that was extra. If you share some one-liners, if you share, like I have these, I'll show you guys, all my tabs are open anyway. I have all these kind of, one-liner kind of things to make people think. I have like 300 of these fucking things that I've scheduled out. So it looks like I'm showing up every single day posting little things, but I just scheduled those last week. I'm not going to be posting anything on my profile, on my page or anything. It's all just happening, right? And then with my promotions, I'm doing these 5 weeks with one bonus session at the end, so that's 6. But so I'm doing these 5 weeks of workshop, and then I'm not doing it again until August. So I can just reschedule everything to promote it again in August. And if we're gone on vacation, if I'm building a house, if I'm doing whatever in August, I can still do it. So yeah, building a house sounds good. Hopefully it'll be done by then. But so this is how you can make sure that you don't miss out on life while you're building your business. It's by writing shit down. And I have my planners upstairs in the dining room, but I have my planner that I designed like 2019 that I use. And it's just like, if there's something in December that I want to do, and I did this last Christmas because I was really researching Yuletide celebrations last Christmas and all of the things that come with it. And it's actually really cool when you look at Yule traditions for Christmas. All this stuff is so cozy and warming and really neat. And so there were things that I wanted to do, like the dried orange slices, like Christmas Carol stuff, like all these things. I want to make sure that I did those next year. So I put them in my planner, which sounds insane, but I have it set up so that in December, I have time set aside to do those things with the kids, right? So if you start filling up your calendar and start setting yourself up to experience the things you want to experience in life, and set those dates, like this actually says experience A, how are you going to make time for it? Experience B, the date, how are you going to make time for it? Do that. Make sure you do that. And then set up your business, your systems, your automation, your promos, your collaborations around that so that it can happen, right? So that you're not missing out on life while you're reaching your goals in business. Because working online, we are so lucky that we can schedule those things. Without being there, it can look like we're there. And we can be everywhere. We can be on LinkedIn, Pinterest, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, everywhere that you want to be, you can be. And so set that up without losing your mind and without, wrangling the kids, or without missing a birthday party or missing an assembly or missing a baseball game or gymnastics class or whatever you got going on. You can make sure that you set yourself up to experience all the things you want to experience. Like, you started a business for that whole time freedom thing, right? That whole lifestyle freedom thing. So don't let yourself get lost in the online world, the scrolling, the commenting, the DMing, the replying to comments stuff, reacting, documenting every minute of your life to put it on Facebook. Just focus on the things that you need to do and that you want to do in your life. And then identify the support or resources that you need. So if you're here, if you're watching the replay, oh my God, Leslie, I'm not a smoker, I swear to God. If you need, the support of setting up the plan, you need the support of scheduling and making it happen like magic. You need the support of follow through. So identify what you need to do and set up time for that to happen. A lot of the time, people would tell me that they don't have time for a project management workshop, or for a time management workshop. Like, we don't have time for a time management workshop, huh? Like, maybe go to the time management workshop so we can help you manage your time. So I wanted to get this out to you guys so you can work through it this week. If you have any questions, let me know. I think right now it's just pulling those goals and ideas out of your head and writing them down and making that commitment to them. Yeah. Making the commitment to the goals in your business, to the goals in your life, the priorities that you want to set up for yourself, how you want to be as an entrepreneur, as a professional, how you want to be as a mom and a human, and really commit to setting that up. So does anybody need the link to get this worksheet? Okay. I included this at the bottom. I didn't want this to be about sales, but of course, I am an entrepreneur and I have children to feed and I'm a single mom again. So this is a membership plan. I'm relaunching my membership that I ran last summer. It's the Unleash the Power of Project Management membership. So $97 a month, $127 a month is VIP, where you get more done for you and done with you work. So you get more one-on-one time. And then the $400 a month, which I called the GOAT, the greatest of all time, membership is unlimited access to me within boundaries and done for you stuff. So my VA and I will work on your graphics, your content, schedule it for you, schedule your promos, do all those things for you. And that's at the $400 a month. And then for you guys in this workshop, if you type in Unleash when you sign up for this, you get 70% off for this week. Next week after the workshop, it'll be less of a discounted offer. And then the week after that, it'll be less, and then it'll be less, and it'll be less, till it costs you the full amount when I do my full launch at the end of the 6 weeks. So if you're looking to get in there now, we have a brand new online community. The membership platform that I use has this new community feature. So we have a brand new online community where you can post pictures, files, ask questions, do all the stuff, and only people in the Unleash membership will see it. And you get that plus 20 modules of business setup, getting real about your business, setting it up is all in there. Networking events within the group, as well as daily support, daily prompts to make sure that you're sticking to your plans. So that's this one. The VIP one is where you get one-on-one contact with me, as well as setting up your business plan together. And the paid workshops that I'll have going on this summer, you'll have the access to those already. So then this one is done for you. You can see all the information there if you want it. And the link, if you click on here, you can go and sign up for it. And it's fabulous. I think it's just going to be a huge picture of my face. And I have it open like 10 times here. Yeah. Ta-da! There it is. So if you go here, then you can just choose here to sign up. It'll pop up on the side for you to join it. Ta-da! And then your coupon code goes here. So if you choose that or choose this one, the VIP monthly one, then you just type in Unleash and it'll knock it down, $31.75 a month. Oh my God. What are you doing, Leslie? Go for it. Go for it. You guys have no idea how much freaking joy this work brings to me. So if you want to work together and get yourself organized, get your plan set up, and get yourself set up to actually follow through and get it done, join it. Keep my brains on straight, and I'll help you get organized. So if there are any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. Otherwise, I'll send you out the replay and I'll send you out the worksheets in your email inbox. Cool. Thanks, guys. Hopefully I will see you next week. We're going to take this a step further. You have to come. Don't tell me no. If you're here for the first one, you have to come to all of them. That was in the clause. It was in the small script, small font.
I will be sitting poolside.
Oh. Oh, where are you going?
Dominican.
How
So
long?
it's our annual beach
Yeah.
party trip.
Oh, nice.
And it's the last one, I think, for a while. They're restructuring too. So
Oh, geez. Okay.
yeah. So 6 days. We leave Thursday. We'll be back Wednesday.
Okay. Well, I'll send you out the replay and stuff too, and the schedule link. It's all, I have it all set up in Excel, like in a Google sheet. So I'll make sure that everybody gets it. But yeah. Cool. All right. Thanks for coming, ladies.
See ya. Ciao for now.
Okay, see you later.